Welcome everyone to Ignited Online. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a great day in store and a great plans in store for you today. We have an amazing word from Aaron. He's going to be preaching about perseverance. And we have Leanna hosting an awesome game called Who Said It? This is going to be a great opportunity to be blessed, to laugh, and to grow.
All right, Ignited, we're going to play our game. It's called Who Said It? And what I'm gonna do is each guy has a Hawaiian hat and a rubber chicken, and I've got some ping pong balls here to keep score. And what I have 10 quotes from scripture, and they have to squeak their chicken to try to guess who said it in scripture. And they cannot squeak until I have finished reading the quote. If they pre-squeak, they are disqualified from guessing. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Don't pre-squeak.
Don't pre-squeak. And winner gets a gold star. Very coveted, those gold stars.
Yeah, we were homeschooled, so we didn't get to any of those.
Never saw it.
All right, first quote. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Rock, paper, scissors. That was a...
All right, so we'll do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You got it.
Go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. David.
No.
Joshua.
Joshua.
I thought so strongly about that.
All right, you'll get the next one. Next one. Lord Almighty, if you will only look on your servant's misery and remember me, and give me a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life.
Hannah.
Hannah is correct. See, you did get the next
Joshua
one.
was so obvious. That last one. Why was I so confident in David?
I don't know.
I've been reading about David right now. That's probably
Maybe
why.
that's why.
See,
All right.
I just finished Joshua, so
God
it's
bless
fresh
you.
in my brain.
Next one. March on, my soul, be strong.
Deborah.
Deborah's correct. All right. Next one. For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be.
Jesus.
Jesus is correct.
Said a lot of good things.
Said a lot of good things.
It's true, but I couldn't pick all Jesus. I had to give some variety.
Oh, I always pick Jesus.
Except when you pick David.
Touche.
Ooh.
All right, next one. Even if I must die with you, I will not deny you.
Peter.
Peter. It's good. All right. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God.
Paul.
Paul. That is true. Paul is correct. Next one. Remember this day in which you came out from Egypt, out of the house of slavery, for by a strong hand the Lord brought you out from this place.
Moses.
Moses, you're good at this. You're good at this.
Again, trivia game. Leanna personally likes to pick
I
them
do.
because I'm bad at them.
I enjoy seeing him squirm. All right. Next one. Am I my brother's keeper?
That is... Oh my gosh. Hold on. No. Why is that one named... it is... No, why do I keep thinking that? Why am I brain farting?
Why'd you squeak?
Because I had it and then I brain farted.
Am I my brother's keeper?
I know who it is. It is Cain.
It is Cain. Good
I literally
job.
kept thinking Enoch, Esau. No, those are not it.
Cain is the right answer. All right, next one. Greetings, O favored one. The Lord is with you.
Gabriel.
That is correct. That is correct.
Said it to Mary.
You did say it to Mary.
Did I get a bonus point for that? No, he said it too.
No. Last one. Let me kiss my father and my mother, and then I will follow you. This one might be a little bit of a trick question.
One from the crowd?
No.
I have no idea his name.
I'll give you a hint. It's Old Testament.
Oh. Dang it. I think I know it. I already squeaked
I
out the
can't
answer.
think of it. The only
Give a guess.
I can't think of any name that said it both
Is it Elisha?
It was Elisha. Send it to Elijah.
Wow. What?
All right. What?
You just got one after squeaking when you would.
Okay,
Not
I'll revoke.
Oh, come on.
I was gonna say the rules were laid out in the beginning of this.
Okay, so count your ping pong balls.
Right.
Did that save you? Him losing that one?
Nope.
I got 7.
I got 2.
You got 2. So Aaron gets a gold star for today. He knew most of who said what in scripture. Or at least he could squeak his chicken faster. There we go. That's the game. That's the game for today. And now we're going to head to Minister Aaron, and he is going to share a word with you today.
Hey, what's up, Ignited Online? Minister Aaron coming at you again from my office. So excited you guys are here with me today. And last time I was with you guys, I told you my office was gray and had a window. And that is true, 100%. But I thought today maybe I could show you a little bit more of the things that are in my office. You know, like I have this little tiny plant. I don't know if you can see that good on the camera, but I got this little plant in here. Just because it's green and I'm not going to kill it. It's fake, which is great. Reminds me of the outdoors. I have a window and a plant to remind me of that. I have 2 staplers. I'm not actually sure why. I don't use either of them. I'm not sure how 2 staplers got on my desk. But I have 2 staplers in here. I have a baseball bat over there by my bookcase. So those are just a couple of the other things that are here in my office. Again, that has absolutely nothing to do with the message today. But I just thought I'd give you a little bit more insight into my office other than it's gray and has a window. Now you know it has a plant, 2 staplers, and a baseball bat. Oh, and there's a little globe up there too. Just so many things in here that you guys get to know about now. So anyway, today that actually a little bit maybe goes along with what I'm going to talk about today, because today I'm going to be talking about finding joy. And a lot of people say, find joy in the little things, like this little green plant on my desk, and finding joy. Boom, connected it to my message somehow. Okay, but today for real, we're talking about finding joy. And I'm going to go right into the scripture today. I'm going to go to a pretty familiar passage of scripture, to James chapter 1, verses 2 through 5. And it starts out like this, and it says, "Consider it pure joy, brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds." And a lot of times when I hear that verse read, I get frustrated, honestly, because it's difficult to go through a trial, or when life is really hard. My first thought is not, "Oh, goody, I'm just so full of joy right now. Life is so difficult." That's not typically how I respond to a trial, and at least it's not my first thought. So how can you find joy? How can you find joy? James, he says, find joy in the trial. How do you find joy in the trial? And I think the answer to that is in verse 3, which says, "Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and let perseverance finish its work in you, so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing." And so I think that a lot of times that means that this is not going to last forever. You have to look at it with spiritual eyes. And I think a lot of times we get caught up in the moment. We get caught up in the trial. We get caught up right now in the quarantine situation. Oh my goodness, this is so difficult. Life is hard right now. I can't go out and see anybody. I can't go to church. I can't go to school. I can't hang out with my friends. I can't go to work. And we get caught up in this moment right now. But if you could just take a step back for a moment and look at the situation through spiritual eyes, you would begin to see that this has a purpose, that there's a purpose in this, that you're going to be able to look back on this situation one day and see that God was bringing you through it so that you can become stronger on the other side, that even in the middle of this situation that the world is going through right now, you personally can go through it. Instead of going through it and coming out on the other side weaker, brought down, and just insecure and depressed, you can come out on the other side full of joy and perseverance. And So I just wanted to share with you guys a personal story of mine, a personal experience of mine, where this actually happened in my life, because I know sometimes in the moment it's hard to see it. So I want to give you guys a perspective of how this happened in my life. There's a season in my life, a lot longer than these couple months we've been in quarantine. It was about 2 years, where my family was moving around a lot, and we lived in basements pretty much for little over 2 years. Just moving around. We lived in 8 different basements in about 2 years. And that situation, that season was not easy. It was not fun. It was not full of joy. It didn't seem like it was full of joy. But I can look back on that season now and see that God was producing in me a perseverance. And I had to let that perseverance finish its work. That whole time of 2 years as we were in that season, God was working in me perseverance, and now I can stand on the other side of that situation, looking back on it, knowing that I'm stronger because of it. And so hopefully this quarantine won't last for 2 years. But what I'm saying is no matter how long it will last, if you can look at it through that spiritual eyes, knowing that God is working in you perseverance, and I'm going to let his perseverance finish the good work in me, so that the next time I have to face a trial, the next time that I come face to face with something, I know I've already went through this struggle. I've already went through this difficult time. And so I'm stronger because of that. And I'm going to go through the next one even stronger. And I'm going to come through the next one even stronger, because this is not the only difficult season that you're going to go through in your life. You know, life is full of difficult seasons. It's not all just fluffy, furry, and roses, you know. But life is difficult. Life is hard sometimes. And so this season, it's just preparing you for your next difficult season. I believe that when you go through these seasons, you go through and you let this perseverance finish its good work in you, like James is talking about, it gives you a perseverance like nothing else will. You can come out stronger. You can come out victorious. Don't let this quarantine beat you. Don't let it beat you down. Don't let it beat you into just a depression. Don't let it just beat you into worry and fret. Don't let it beat you into just a constant state of anxiety, but rise above it and come out with that fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is joy. Come out with that fruit of the Spirit, knowing that even in the difficult situations, God is working in you his peace, and he's working in you his joy, so that you can come out stronger on the other side.
Thank you so much for joining us for church today. We're so glad that you're here with us for Ignited Online. And we make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so check back for a new video. Also, you can keep up to date on everything that's happening on our Instagram, our Facebook, our website. We update those regularly, so check back soon. Thanks again for being with us. We love you guys so much, and we will see you next time.